Our pending average right now is 1.7 million. We're pretty excited about. It was a slow, steady pace. Like the very first homes I sold in our market were 70,000 new construction starter homes. That was my network. That was my sphere, right? Those were my friends that were young and they were buying their starter homes. But I think what I learned from living through the market in 2008 and 9 is I really started to study the market and the data. I saw an opportunity in our local market at that time where it was hard to find building lots. There was a side of town, which we call East and North Boise, where there were no builders actively building. And it was an area that had higher appreciation than other areas in the valley. And I stumbled upon some building lots that were priced less than what builders were paying in the Meridian market. And so I just called up this builder I'd worked with and I just said, hey, can I just show you like the information that I've been studying? And I just sat him down and we went through the data. I said, I really think you should buy these 4 lots because you're buying them in Meridian and you're competing with, 50 other builders and nobody's building on this side of town. He said he'd think about it. And then a lender referred a buyer to me who was a doctor who was looking specifically in that area where these lots were at. And I called him back and I said, I think I already have one sold for you. We put the deal together and he bought all 4. And it transitioned his business and it transitioned my business because we all of a sudden started building. At the time, it was, $700,000 and $800,000 homes. And that became our inventory level versus a $300,000 home in the Meridian market. Everything has to be cohesive. Every touch has to be a higher level, a higher quality. There are no shortcuts. We never say no. There's always a way to make it happen. We can't find somebody. No, we'll find somebody. We'll find a carpet cleaner to show up at midnight. If you can't get out and the buyer needs to get in, we will make that happen for you. So really having a strong network of good vendors that we work with has been crucial. Making our brand look very exclusive and high end, creating an experience for every client. And we hear consistently, we feel like we're your only client, and they might not know what's going on behind closed doors and the craziness. We dress professionally every day. Even if we're, off for the day, we're still dressed professionally. That whole fake it till you make it mentality. We just try and deliver at a higher level than any other agent would, because typically the higher clientele expect nothing but the best. And so I invited 3 other couples. I threw them in my car. We drove out to Caldwell from East Boise, which is about a 35-minute drive. And there's an amazing Mexican restaurant out there. And we just had dinner in this private room and just laughed and joked and didn't talk real estate at all, but just had a good time. One of the clients was a new developer, builder who's moved into our area. And I'm just trying to help him network and meet people, right? Like they lived in Oregon their entire life and now they're here. And what seems crazy to me is that's where I probably get the best amount of business and leads is by having fun with people and really getting to know them on a personal level, which took me many years to figure out. That just seemed backwards. Like I always thought I had to be hustling and grinding and finding opportunities. And I would say recently that light bulb has gone off to really focus more on building the relationships and making them deeper.